Hi, everyone. It's Dan Strutzel again from Nightingale Conan, our Vice President of Publishing. And I'm glad that you've joined us because I am joined by a very special person today to talk more about his exciting new program, Multiple Streams of Income for the New Millennium, and that's Robert Allen. And before I introduce Bob, I want to tell you a little bit of the difference between front-end and back-end wealth. You see, most wealth-building programs that you hear about, or income-generating programs, or any kind of program that deals with how to improve your financial situation, typically deal with back-end wealth. The back-end wealth is the idea that they assume that you've got a stream of income coming into your life, and then you want to take that income and invest it in a certain way, maybe putting it into a certain business opportunity or investing it into, let's say, the stock market or mutual funds or whatnot. So it's basically, they assume you have this stream of money coming in on the front end, and then you're risking it on the back end. The problem with that is, of course, as we said, that if your income stream, that single income stream, is shut off, then the back end plan falls apart. And so what Robert Allen has been doing his entire career is helping people set up these multiple streams of income, which helps people build their front-end wealth. And then once you have multiple streams going for you of wealth-building opportunities in your life, you can invest it in many different ways on the back end. And if one of those gets shut off, then you have 4 or 5 still coming in. That's the whole idea. So without any further ado, Bob, thanks for being with us today.
Well, thank you, Dan. I'm so happy to be here to talk about multiple streams. You know, when you asked me to create this program, an author gets to pull from his experience what's worked. Mm-hmm. And so when multiple streams of income was proposed to me, I didn't have a title, but I just said, you know, in my lifetime I've generated lots and lots of streams of income, and I've helped, millions of people generate money in real estate and the stock market and internet and licensing and network marketing and there's all kinds of ways of doing it. And I think what people need is really a focused program on how to generate multiple ways of making money, and more specifically on how to make money that flows into them when they stop working at it. And this is what most business programs fail to talk about. They talk about, let's go make some money, but then they lock you in prison in a business that requires you to spend 60, 80 hours a week, because if you don't spend that kind of time, then the odds of failure in business are really high. So I wanted to start kinds of businesses that could be started easily and quickly with little money invested, and yet could give you the freedom within 3 years to exceed your dreams and your goals, and then to leave and go to some other business if you want. Because, frankly, most of us need multiple streams of income. Like you said earlier, if you lose one, you're dead. Most couples have 2 streams of income coming in the household, but notice what happens when they lose one. Right. They start going into debt, credit cards, massive lines of credit on their house, and all kinds of crazy things. And then it takes them 5 years to dig back out again. I would rather that people learn how to build this solid base of financial freedom through all kinds of streams of income that flow in without them having to be there every single day. You can launch these streams on a couple hours a day, the most, and you can manage them on a couple hours a week, and without having to, take away from your current job incomes. And almost every one of us has jobs. I don't, but the average person has jobs, have income streams, and they're worried sick about what's going to happen with this economy. And my goal is to take away that worry, to fill in that worry with hope, to give them powerful ways of generating streams of income and put them on their path to financial freedom, even in times like these.
Well, let's just reference that real quickly then, Bob, because I think you're absolutely right. This is the perfect time for this program to come out at Nightingale Conan and to help people, because we are in a unique time, economic time in our country. Can you talk to us a little bit about the current economic situation and why people need to consider this new approach to building more streams of front-end wealth or income?
Well, if anything has shown us the absolute need for multiple streams, it's this cliff our economy fell off, and so many people were caught unawares. Things were going along nicely, and then the rug got pulled out from underneath us, and it's a shock. And so, unfortunately, people get stuck in this frozen mindset because now they're fearful of losing their jobs, and they're just working at it night and day, giving their full attention to a job that more than likely is not going to last.
Right.
And so you need to open up your mindset towards the possibility that you're going to be responsible for your streams of income. No one else, you should say this to yourself, there's going to come a time when no one will ever be able to pull a rug from me. That my streams of income are my streams. I own them. Nobody can take them from me. Nobody gives me a pink slip. In order to do that, you have to set aside some time to be able to move into that new mindset, that entrepreneurial mindset. And I know most of the people who are clients of Nightingale Conant, as I am, we're entrepreneurial, generally speaking. You got, at least a third of you that are listening right now, you already own your own businesses. And I'm trying to say you need to have other businesses to add to that. You need to have multiple businesses. And then the rest of those who are listening, you're trying to decide, should I or should I not, become an entrepreneur? And the answer to that question is absolutely, absolutely. You need to. And Nightingale Conant has so many incredible programs that you can scan through and learn so much about an entrepreneurial mindset. What's unique about multiple streams of income, it covers 10 ways of earning streams of income. And you're going to go through and find one or two of those streams that just speak to you. And you're going to go, oh, yeah, I didn't realize there was a book in me that I could sell information online as an infopreneur. And I call it information marketing or infopreneuring. And yeah, you have a book in you? Absolutely. And you could generate a stream of income bigger than the stream of income you're earning from your job. And then you get to control it and spread that message to the rest of the world. So if you ever want to be financially free, you need to be skilled. And it doesn't take long to learn those skills, but you need to shift your mindset on them. So multiple streams is just my life experience of, teaching people and having people come up to me all over the world. A guy comes up to me in Amsterdam. I just got off the mountain climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, and I was exhausted. I slept 24 hours that day. And I woke up and went walking along the streets of Amsterdam just to recuperate. And he runs out of this cafe and he says, "Are you Robert Allen?" I said, I've studied your materials, and you changed my mindset. I'm here with my family. We're going around the world together on the money that I've earned from what you taught me. Literally everywhere I go, this happens to me in airports and in malls. People walk up to me, "Are you Robert Allen?" I hope that would be for your listeners,
right?
The experience for them. This can be perhaps the beginning of a new feeling about money. Most people are afraid of money, and they are guilty that they're not making enough and guilty that they might be making too much. And when everybody else seems to be struggling, I want to relieve you of those worries, and let's make money work for you.
I love that, Bob. I love it. I love the idea. Make money work for you. Don't let someone else. No one else can give you a pink slip with your philosophy. Only you can. You determine it. And what I'm hearing here is a lot of people right now in the economic situation that we're in now, they've kind of hunkered down. They've kind of adopted this sort of security-based mindset. Let me protect what I have. Even businesses are doing that, individuals. And what you're saying is, no, we're at yellow territory. We're getting close to green. You're pointing people toward all these opportunities that they close their mind off to, all these 7 skills that you talk about developing, these many different areas of your life where you can develop streams of income that you might not even consider possible for yourself. And you kind of alluded to a few examples, but is there kind of a single powerful story of a person, an individual who used the ideas from your program to change their life financially and otherwise, kind of a story that can provide some inspiration for those who feel like maybe they're in a situation that's sort of beyond hope?
We had a person who was very skeptical about our programs, as people are. seems like there's just a whole range of people who don't like people who teach people how to become financially free. So they end up, saying this doesn't work. And we finally got upset by saying, come on, let's just go out and create a website where people can go and list their success stories. And that year we generated over $1 billion worth of success stories. These are not gross profit, but I mean net profit stories of people who generated $1 billion worth of net profit in 1 year.
Wow.
And we had thousands and thousands of success stories. One of my favorite stories, to tell you the truth, we did this little challenge where we said, let's see how much money you can make in 6 weeks. And we brought a couple hundred people together and taught them this session and sent them out in the world. We said, go, let's see how much money you can make in 6 weeks. And the winner was actually a woman, and she made $18,000 in 30 days.
Wow!
Just a little less than 6 weeks. Wow. And she launched a website. She had an idea for a website and launched it and made cash $18,000 in just a few short weeks. And what I loved about her story is she was blind. She knew what she could see in her mind, but she could not even see the website she created. She had to describe to her husband how to do the things she wanted him to do. So, I mean, that's just one. I've just got thousands of stories like that.
That's amazing. These ideas can work for anyone, whether you're blind, whether you're young, whether you're old. Bob has taken his latest material, including how to make money online and in the whole world of e-tailing or online marketing, to produce a program that you will never forget. So for Dan Strutzel and for Robert Allen, we thank you for being with us, and stay tuned for Bob's next video coming to an inbox near you very soon. Thanks so much, Bob.
Bye-bye.